This is a continuation of our video project to show how to install and use some of the products from the website that we ourselves have bought and we're using. This particular project is how to install a radiant barrier around the electrical hot water heater. We're wanting to do that so we can save the amount of electricity that we would normally use keeping the hot water hot. With the radiant barrier, we will cut that cost by keeping the heat in so the hot water heater doesn't have to work so hard. So when you first order it, when we got it, it only took a couple of days for it to come in. It looks like a giant roll of aluminum foil, except it's a lot thicker and it's got little bubbles. And it has instructions inside, which we were very grateful to see that it was only one page and very clear, easy instructions. That's all in English. And then we had the tape that goes with it. The only tools that we needed to do the install was a measuring tape and some way to cut the radiant barrier to shape. We're using just regular scissors and an X-Acto knife or a razor knife to cut around the edges. So we're going to show you how to get started. The first thing we had to do was to measure the circumference of the heater itself, so we know how long and how wide in order to cut our radiant barrier. So we can see very easily that our radiant barrier had to be cut to about 63 inches. We gave ourselves a couple extra inches to make sure that we had enough. So we pre-cut that and just measured it off and cut it.
Now for the top, you need to measure 2 ways. And right now, this comes to about 19 inches. And it also comes to about 19 inches this way. And what we did is cut out a 20-inch square that gives you an extra inch on the sides. So we cut a little bit right down the middle so we could fit it around the pipes. And then we took the razor knife and cut around the pipes and the fittings.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to tape it down just a little bit. We'll more securely tape it after we get the other piece on. This particular type of tape is a peel tape, and it's pretty sturdy, so once you get it on there, it's not going to pop off or anything. And we just cut a couple of pieces to stick down the corners. Okay. Now we're just going to fit the radiant barrier itself all the way around the heater, and then cut our flap open. Real tight fit. There we go. Tape it.
Now for appearances, we're going to put the seam on the side that's not seamed.
And before we finish taping it, we're going to have to cut our opening, or our flap. Well, no, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it.
Now, we need to take our X-Acto knife so we can fit it around this hole. It's not really hard to do.
No, your hardest part is the tape. That's it.
And all you have to do now is tape down the sides.
Yep, and with the X-Acto knife, we're going to cut right here where the opening was, so if she ever has to reset it, she can reset it. And that's it.
And that's pretty much it to installing your Radiant Bird.
Okay, this is the finished product. As you can see, we've got it all taped down. And we've also cut out with our razor knife an access point where she can get in and unscrew it and then reset it if it has to be. And that's it. Just as easy as that.